Alright, 117, break, 1080. We're going to be northbound on Power Street on a two-door Pagale. A possible wanted suspect. 117, break, 1080. That van is taking off. Wanted in connection for human trafficking. Northbound, northeast, Sonora Road. Alright, hello everyone. It's Joseph here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to a new episode with GTA 5 LSPDFR, Los Santos Police Department First Response. And today we are going to be patrolling as the Metro LSPD around Pillbox Hill, Strawberry, Mission Row, Textile City, wherever else dispatch might take us for today as well. So we have our first traffic stop of the day. It is going to be raining here in San Andreas for once. You guys also have to remind me, we have to do a North Yankton patrol, state patrol soon. The new EUP update. Okay. I was waiting for him to slow down, but I guess we're gonna have to go through the light. Okay, he is, okay. So yeah, so the new EUP update introduced the North Yankton State Patrol uniforms, and I never got to patrol with them yet. So, hopefully soon we can be able to do one. I just have to find a good car pack to use. 117.
This is dispatch.
So yeah, so the siren today we are going to be using, I know it's not used by the LAPD or an NYPD, the smart siren, but it is the Code 3 Microcom. I did have to swap my car pack for the LSPD last second. Requesting a plate check. Let's get a 2729.
10-4, copy that.
I have no idea.
Backup required.
Negative. I have no idea what the heck they just picked up on, but that's not what I said at all. It's gonna be on a Pagale, David, Sam, William, Ida, Ocean, 8, David, Mary.
A traffic violation, a warrant issued. Approach with caution.
Yeah, I love grammar policeman, but it's just coming to a point where it doesn't understand what I say at all anymore. Like, you'll say plate to check, and it'll try to give you units to your location. It's very... other times when I get a plate check request, sometimes I'll try to call for a tow truck. So it's very weird. So we're just going to get a second unit. He does have a possible arrest warrant, outstanding arrest warrant. Please exit the vehicle when calling for backup. That's very strange. This is one of those rare cases where I have to get out of the car to do it. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why he's taking off, that's why. Okay. Alright, 117, break, 1080. We're going to be northbound on Power Street on a two-door Pagale. A possible wanted suspect. There is a motor unit back there. I was trying to get a local unit started for backup, and they didn't want to request one from me. Yeah, I can't go through oncoming lanes. Back up, back up, back up! Try not to do that. Now that I'm playing 5M roleplay again, I don't want to get into a bad habit of doing things in LSPDFR that I won't do in 5M. Okay, so it seemed like the car must have ran out of gas. Hands up, on the ground, arms out like an airplane. Clear that car, clear that car. We're going for lethal on that car. Go for lethal.
Attention all units. Suspect in custody.
Out of the car, out of the car. Hands up, hands up. On the ground, on your knees. On your knees, on the ground. On the ground. 117, Stand by for 10:15. We got 2 at gunpoint north on Meteor Street. Stand by.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was taking off from me.
You ain't never getting out of prison.
This is why you always clear the car, even if it's presumably just one driver. You still have to clear that car because sometimes those cars, the seats are down low and you can't see the other passengers in there sometimes. But right now we're just gonna get her name, make sure the driver doesn't run off on me. If she's clean and clear, if there's nothing else in the vehicle that pertains to her, she's just going to be released. But I'm gonna search her for my safety. Make sure she doesn't have anything illegal on her. 2 pistol magazines, okay. No weapon permit, so that's just interesting as to why she has one. It's not illegal to possess a magazine for a weapon if you don't have a gun permit, but it's just a bit interesting under these circumstances. Okay, so for the driver, he is going to be placed under arrest, presumably for his warrant. Charged for fleeing to elude. And I think that's all about it for him. The reason for the stop was for an issue, I believe, with no license. I think it was a no license issue. So he's going to be cited for driving on a, well, for no license whatsoever. So he doesn't have anything on him. Okay. Now, I suppose we can get a second unit here. Now, since that charger unit dismissed themselves, we should be putting a driver in another vehicle. You know, I don't think having a male and female in the same car as detainees and as a suspect is a good idea. But it's still something to keep in mind. Rifle with an extended magazine, gift certificate to Gantry Manor Hotel Restaurant, briefcase full of counterfeit $50 bills. Okay, so these 2 were possibly involved in a robbery. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on. We're going to be putting the passenger under a pending investigation. She's not going to be placed under arrest at this point in time, but she is going to be required to go downtown as to why there is a briefcase full of 50 counterfeit dollar bills in the trunk of the car. And these 2 could be money laundering. They could have robbed a store. They could be working for a criminal organization. We don't know.
Flatbed. Assistance required. In Hawick.
I have no idea where that highway patrol unit went to. He just left his bike there. Okay. So right now we're just going to try to open up traffic a little bit. And he ran around me. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, so now we can call for a second unit. O2 local unit.
Assistance required in Hawick.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I have done... What was his name again? We never got his name, did we? Yeah, I never got his name. So let's get a 2829 on the driver. A Christian Resume. A valid license, no warrants. Wait a minute. So if he has no warrants, why is he running? Okay. I can't charge this guy with the license issue because he's not the owner of the vehicle. I presumed he was. Possession of expired ID / driver's license, littering, improper lane change, of course. No probation, no pro, no warrants, no weapon permits. The female is clean and clear too. She doesn't have anything for her. At the very least, the driver is going to be charged for fleeing to elude. And apart from that, where is it? Fleeing to elude. And for the passenger, she's just going to be wanted for questioning downtown for an investigation of the counterfeit $50 bills, also for the driver as well. These two could have been a part of a... let's get two vehicles.
Assistance required in Hawick.
Can you transport him for me, please? He's going to be placed on arrest for fleeing to a load and investigated for the counterfeit bills in his possession. $50 bills. But yeah, I am loving this new siren, the Code 3 Microcom. It's a very nice siren, especially for the sweep tone. I do love that too.
Thank you.
Alright. She's not gonna hijack and bust a window, is she? No? Okay, cool. They used to do that a lot in this game. I don't know why. Yeah, we don't need. I don't believe we need to do anything else on this scene. We'll Mirandarize the two occupants of the vehicle, the driver and passenger. We'll notify them of their Miranda rights. The driver is going to be placed under arrest for fleeing to elude, and the passenger and the driver are going to be investigated for the counterfeit bills in the trunk. And there was a briefcase full of them, so maybe maybe they were a part of a robbery or some type of money laundering scheme. I don't know, but we'll definitely have to have our detectives investigate that. 117. Definitely a nice patrol so far, though.
Dispatch.
Very nice. Right. So that car is possibly stolen. Okay. Pigali. This car is possibly stolen. Requesting a plate check. There it goes. Pigali, Paul, Mary, Tom, Sam, King, Lincoln, 7. Zebra 7.
Zebra 7. A possible stolen vehicle. Approach with caution.
Lovers to the right side of the road. Okay, so watch it, man. This AI is ruthless. You don't see my lights on, man? Okay. Hello, ma'am. So this vehicle is possibly stolen, so just use caution and back me up, okay? Driver, can you roll down your window for me, please? Oh, I am Officer Wilson with the Los Santos Police Department. The reason for the traffic stop today, sir, is for an issue with the vehicle documentation, okay? Can I see your license, insurance, registration for your vehicle, please?
Hey, you got your ID?
Okay, different owner and a driver. Okay, anything... Okay, so before that, you do understand why I pulled you over just now? To hassle poor innocent civilians. Okay. Why did you take too long to pull over, sir? You get stopped a lot? No, officers complain. Okay. So you don't have anything illegal in the vehicle that I should know about, do you? Any weapons, like narcotics, anything like that? Okay. Sit tight for me, okay? Alright, so he wants to do the sovereign citizen approach. So that tells me he may have something hidden in the car that he may not. Now, technically, it's not a sovereign citizen per se. You know, you don't have to advise an officer if you have a weapon in the car, but it does raise a safety concern for us. It's just a matter of hiding evidence. If he does have a concealed gun permit, cool, awesome. But if he doesn't have one and is concealing it, he is going to be charged for that.
Okay, thank you.
It didn't necessarily say he didn't have a gun. but he's still dodging the question. The car is stolen also. No weapons, no weapon permits, no probation or parole, no warrants, no arrest or citation records. Noah McCarson is the owner. No probation, no parole, no warrants, no weapon permits, no arrest records. 3 citation records, unlawful speed, 21 to 26 over. Safety belt violation, parking in a no parking zone. Okay. So right now it seems like this vehicle is reported stolen. There's a 2014 Dodge Charger from the LAPD pack also. Very nice. So right now he is going to be placed under arrest for driving being in possession of a stolen vehicle, driving it with knowledge. Okay, so when it's clear, sir, can you just step out of the vehicle and turn off the engine for me, please? Okay. Stay right there, sir. Don't you move.
Wait up!
At this time, sir, you are going to be placed under arrest for being in possession of a stolen vehicle. Okay? You have the right to remain silent, and the thing is that may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you can appoint an attorney, sir, one may be appointed to you by the state of said interest. And these rights are to you, sir. With these rights in mind, you wish to speak to us at this time. And when we patting you down, do you have anything illegal on you that's known about any weapons, like narcotics, anything like that? Let's pat him down. Birth control pill packet, nothing else of interest. Alright, so we can have the backup unit transport him for us. I really do love the steady burns from the LAPD pack. It reminds me of the California Highway Patrol vehicle fleet. It's very nice. Alright, so right now we are just going to be searching the vehicle. He didn't answer our question if there was anything illegal in it that we should know about, so we can just use some caution when searching. Forge military personnel ID, empty .45 ACB pistol magazine, clothing, water, soccer ball, and a meteorite bar. So he's going to be charged for the forged military ID as well. That's maybe what he didn't want us finding. But he is going to be charged with that. Also, nothing else in the vehicle. He did have the .45 ACB magazine, but yes, it's not a crime to possess a magazine with no CCW. It's weird. Like he can possess ammunition, but he can't possess a gun without a CCW. It's really weird. So he is going to be placed under arrest for being in possession of a stolen vehicle. Property, if I can find that stolen vehicle. No, wait, what? Wait, am I missing something? Where is, oh, stolen possession, okay. Stolen vehicle. Oh, here it is. Possession of a fraudulent government ID, which is going to be the military issued ID. So apart from that, that's all about it for this scene. So we can give him the charges there as well. So my backup unit can transport the suspect for us. She can 1015 him to PD. And we can get a 1051 for this as well to return it to the owner.
Flatbed, assistance required in Alta.
Apart from that, we're code for tonight.
Citizens report a civilian in need of assistance.
But yeah, anyway, we are code for tonight off of that traffic stop. Right now we have a human trafficking call. Okay, I figured that cop was gonna go have that green. So dispatch has requested us to go code 2. It's possibly in progress. We don't know how many suspects there are, how many victims, etc., etc. We're just gonna go north on Elgin Avenue. We'll shoot up straight here. Slow down a little bit. yield, clear. Yeah, man, I am loving this Code 3 microcom siren. It just sounds so good. I also do have the FDNY sirens as well, with the electric Q, the PA200, and the fire horn also. It's very nice. Okay, so I believe we are 23. Show me on scene. Okay, so we'll try to speak to a mechanic.
Backup required.
Is there a mechanic working here, or is this a gas station clerk? Okay, yeah, it looks like to be a gas station clerk. I thought this was also a mechanic shop. Negative.
10-4, copy.
Okay. Hello, sir. Did you call 911 for a possible human trafficking call or a kidnapping incident? Okay, you are the caller. You noticed that a woman pulled up here with a man in a white van. Okay, she was nervously entering the store to quote-unquote use the restroom. Okay, she was in need of assistance as she had signs of bruises and scrapes of domestic violence on her person. Okay, where are they now? No, this is a store for traffickers to pick up and stop for supplies and gas. Okay, I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate people who look out for others. Okay, so where is the victim and suspect now? You confronted him, but he ran out of the store and drove off. Okay, did you get a plate description as well as a possible vehicle description? I did say a van. Do you know the make and model of the van? Okay, that's all I have for you right now. I'll be speaking to the victim. Okay. So if I can just get your name and a statement on what had happened here, I would really appreciate that. All right. Apart from that, you are free to leave at this time. So it looks like the female victim is over here. Looks like they are possibly getting gas and ditched her here. Hello, ma'am. I believe that you are possibly a victim of a human trafficking call. Do you require any medical attention? The clerk did mention that you have bruises and scrapes on your person. You are okay? Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions relating to the incident? Okay. So how many suspects were there in the van? Do you recall? Was it just a driver? Was there also another passenger in there? Okay, there was multiple people looking for women in vulnerable positions to trick them into working for them before placing them against their will. Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you? Not that much. Unfortunately, ma'am, I cannot give you a ride at this time as I have to go investigate the scene. Although you are more than welcome to get a taxi, okay? But ma'am, I am going to be calling you a taxi, okay? So you are more than welcome to take a taxi fare, okay? Alright, here is some extra spare change for you, okay?
All units.
Apart from that, ma'am, you are free to leave at this time and to wait for the taxi cab, okay? Thank you, ma'am. Is that the taxi cab or is that the that's the van right there? 117, I have eyes on that bullowed van. We're going to be eastbound Clinton Avenue. Stand by for a final stop. What is going on? A motor unit's trying to pull over a liquor truck. I'm not quite sure what's going on. That's a LSPD unit. Pretty cool to see them here. So the victim did say there was approximately 2 or more suspects inside the van. Requesting a plate check. Speedo, Tom Union, Sam Union, 8, John Mary Lincoln.
License plate.
Suspended license.
Suspect on the Sam Union 8 John Mary Lincoln. A traffic felony. Approach with caution.
117, break, 1080. That van is taking off. Wanted in connection for human trafficking. Northbound, northeast, Sonora Road. Northeast on Sonora. Advise LSSD. I got 2 units with me already. That's a nice Intorno. So right now, the van is going to be taking off. Wanted a connection for the possible relation to the human trafficking. The female victim did confirm the details of the vehicle. 2 motor units, that's really awesome. 2 motor units, now we're cruising around ambiently, decided to join the pursuit. Very cool. It's a bit reckless for them in the rain, but you know what they say. Oh, huge 1050. Wait, what? No, I saw that guy flip off of the ATV. No, he flipped off of that ATV 100%. Boxing, right here.
Suspect is on foot.
Show me your hands, 1070, occupy ×1. Let's clear that van. Okay, I believe the van is clear. 117, 1070, we're gonna be North Sonora Road. Let's clear this van now. Let's search it here. I know, as soon as we go away from the van, it's gonna despawn. It just happens all the time. Anonymous card. We can get a record for this immediately. Or a flatbed will do.
Flatbed. Assistance required in the Redwood Lights track.
I know, as soon as I go away from the call, they're gonna, despawn that van.
Roger that.
Okay, 117, we got 1215 north on Sonora Road, off of Bay Tree Canyon Road. Show the call, code 4. Hello, sir. Thank you for the assist, LSSD. So, sir, at this time you are going to be wanted in connection for possible relation to a human trafficking incident, okay? A female victim did confirm your vehicle plate description, make and model, okay? And it looks to be that you are the suspect that we are looking for. There's the LSSD F-150 or 250 right there, pretty nice. I believe that's a 150. So, sir, I am going to be patting you down at this time. Do you have anything illegal on you that you know about? Weapons, like narcotics, anything like that? Unloaded SNS, scratch serial number. Phone number, expired, medical card, marijuana card. So he has an unloaded pistol. He has a CCW, but let's get a 2829 on a Jacob Harrison. He'll be 9/11/2000. Suspended license, okay. So he's going to be charged for the human trafficking. Charged with fleeing to elude, reckless driving, causing a possible bodily injury or death. He did hit that ATV driver. And for the weapon. So there's a lot of things this guy's going to be wrapped up for. But right now we just have to do the arrest report. Oh, also on a suspended license. So the suspended license, reckless driving, what else was it? Fleeing to elude. There was 2 things. There was the weapon, firearms, possession of a weapon with a tampered serial number. He has a valid CCW, so I'm not going to charge him with that. Also for, what was it? The human trafficking, custody. No, it's one of these things. Kidnapping. Yeah, is it kidnapping or is it? I guess yeah. I guess this would fall under one of these. So since he does have a firearm on him, Due to these circumstances, I'm going to have to charge him with aggravated kidnapping, okay? Because number one, he could have used that firearm to hold the female at her will to get her into the van, and also he did have assault, you know, he did assault the victim as well. So would it be battery or assault? Now, the female victim didn't have any malicious wounding or anything like that. She didn't have a simple bruise or what was the other? Scrapes. She kind of had been beaten quite a bit, so it's going to be more than likely a domestic charge for him. But apart from that, he is at this time going to be placed under arrest for the aggravated kidnapping, domestic battery for the assault, or the not assault per se, but the battery on the female victim for the scrapes and bruises, possession of a firearm with a tampered serial number, fleeing to elude, reckless driving, and driving on a suspended license with knowledge. Apart from that, I think that's all about it for him. If I have missed anything, please be sure to let me know. Alright, so apart from that, we can get PT started for him as well.
Assistance required in the
We can
red
have
lights track.
the Highway Patrol. Is this Highway Patrol? No, it's LSSD. I keep thinking they're Highway because I see more Highway motor units than LSSD these days. Yeah, we're going to have the LSSD return to patrol. Right now we are just going to be calling for one unit for transport. There is the F-150 there. That pack is made by Joe Cook Crime as well, for the LSSD pack as well. Very nice. I do like the alt boost setup on that too. Very, very nice. 117.
This is dispatch.
Show me code 4. Something. Alright, so this is going to wrap up the episode with LSPDFR, Los Santos Police Department First Response as well. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see some North Yankton State Patrol episodes soon, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. That's a nice ATV. Never saw that ATV in this game before. Must be a new model. So anyway, we're not going to be taking that call. We're going to be wrapping it up. It's a little bit past 30 minutes. So anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.